All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I had a little break. It was nice. Greek and I had went for a bite to eat, had a drink. It was nice. But we are back for some more NDC Rocket League action.
Conversations.
And this time we're jumping up from Div B and going all the way to Div A. And this is going to be a juicy one with Frosted Flakes and Pulse Ultra. Loser is done. This is going to be our very first team that is out of our entire spring league. Everything that we've been working on for the last 3 months, all the league play and playoffs so far, it all comes down to this as we are sending our very, very first team home.
Yeah, I am super scared for both of these teams. Both of them absolutely have the potential to take this game because, I mean, that's just kind of Div A, and that's just kind of how it all works up here. But between Instinct and Silk and Liam and Wannabe, I really could not tell you because this is going to be one heck of a match.
Yeah, we're going to take a look at the bracket real quick. And looking at the bottom here, this is where you guys got to look at the bottom. Unfortunately, this is where we find these teams. Frosted Flakes taking on Pulse Ultra. Pulse Ultra did get beat by the number 2 seed, which was I'm blanking on them. It's Brad and Maroon. Thank you, Straight Rippin'. And then Frosted Flakes got beat by the guy I believe I'm sitting next to in a extremely thrilling Game 5 overtime.
Yeah, if I have anything to take away from that is do not underestimate them. They absolutely will come out swinging and basically just hit your shots, score more goals, and capitalize on every opportunity they give you because they're not going to give you very many.
Oh yeah, no, it's super easy. Looking at the stats here, first we're going to be looking at Pulse Ultra, which is coming in as our 11th seed. Which apparently doesn't mean anything, because we just saw Purple Cobras, who is also the 11th seed of Div B. They have now won 2 games in the upper bracket and are 1 game away from this grand final. So I think at this point we can throw seeds out of the window. It apparently doesn't matter. Shout out Purple Cobras, you guys are absolutely insane. But Pulse Ultra sitting at 1-10 right now. Stats-wise, nothing too crazy impressive. Liam shooting at 169 goals per game. And assist-wise, they haven't done too much, but what's really interesting is the one win that they got. The only win the entire season the Pulse Ultra managed to get is against the same team they are facing tonight in Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, which is a little bit of drama because it's the one team they've beaten. So any of the lower teams, they are the lowest, but some of the lower teams, even them, all of this, I mean, every single game that Div A plays is kind of a coin toss or it's like a D&D roll. You roll and hope you get a nat 20 when you face against the number 2 seed, but if you roll a 12 against the 11th, I mean, I guess you're still fine.
Yeah.
So it definitely will be an interesting game.
It's going to be fun indeed. We do have predictions, I believe. I have not looked at them quite yet. We still got plenty of time on those. So make sure you guys are using your Bison Bucks and go check out the predictions. See who you guys are, think is going to win, and make sure you guys are betting on that one. And make sure you then can spend some Bison Bucks on some cool little things interacting with us and the rest of Twitch chat. But looking at the stats now of Frosted Flakes, does anything here particularly stand out to you?
Boost usage on Instinct for sure, because if you look at a lot of the other people in the league, they usually sit around probably that 360, 380 range. Instinct is 40 above that, so he's using a lot of boost on the field, so hopefully he can be super speedy tonight. And one of the main things with that is challenging Liam as early as you can, because he likes to set up flicks, and every once in a while he might score them. So challenging him early and getting the ball off of his car will be a huge thing that Instinct and Silk need to do tonight. And from the boost usage, I think Instinct will be our man for the job.
Interesting. Boost is going to be very interesting. Last time I actually was the one who casted when Pulse Ultra did, in fact, take down Frosted Flakes. And honestly, it all came down to Silk. Mr. Silk hit the crossbar. It was actually ridiculous. I was casting it with Stewie, and it was like 12, 15 times just pasting the crossbar. And if he shoots those a foot lower, then I think Pulse Ultra get 3-0'd. I think it's a very quick series, but Silk's shooting and accuracy of everyone on that field was definitely very off. It's a very scuffed series, so we'll see if that gets fixed tonight, as all the players are finally in the lobby. So let me just make sure they're ready to go, and I'm going to ask you while I'm getting them going, predictions tonight. Who you going with, and give me a specific game score.
So I think I have to go with Frosted Flakes. And I think this is going to go in 4. I think.
If there's ever a team that is almost guaranteed to get one game. For whatever reason, it's always Pulse Ultra. They always start so good. They always play crazy, and then it falls off. So it's whenever that train derails, it gets ugly. But they start off extremely good, and I'm expecting them to do the same thing tonight. I am going to go... I want to see another game 5. Who would I put my bucks on? It is tied right now, 4-4 actually, which is, pretty exciting to see. But it's going to be interesting. I think I'm going to go, just for the memes, Pulse Ultra in 5 again. I think that would be awesome.
In 5?
In 5. Again, back-to-back game 5s.
I think this is a little controversial because I think no downsides to Liam. Like, great friend, love to play games with him. Absolutely appreciate everything he does for the league, especially with all the editing that he does. But his mental game is not that strong, and so I don't think we're going to be able to get to a game 5. I think it'll be a game 4, and I think we're going to see that happen right here.
We've got all the players in here on cams. Instinct now going up early on the ceiling. Doesn't have a flip here. Liam's going to be tossing this one to the side. Yeah, definitely though the mental, like you said, wrong button. Stop it, game. You're having a moment here. Instinct scoring early, saying no problem. That did not take long here.
Yeah, still putting it into the midfield and Wannabe just being a little slow. Still getting a 50, but going high, hitting the crossbar and going in is you take that every day. So as Instinct, you're feeling good. You're happy to have one goal up, and Wannabe firing right back though.
Well, that took all of 3 seconds. And hey, I'm pretty sure that, did we have another series that also had goal after goal after goal after goal? First of all, I gotta go to bed eventually, so if this happens again, or we have like 50,000 goals a game, we might just have to start skipping replays, because this is gonna get ridiculous. But good start from each team, getting goals early. That's always a good confidence boost, just saying, all right, we know how to score, we got this, now we just gotta keep pushing forward.
Yeah, and I would like to notice Liam in a Dominus, not quite his breakout main, but otherwise everything else coming out pretty solid from everyone else. Instinct with his G2 away decal, probably feeling pretty good after G2 won the major, but Pulse Ultra missing a goal and Liam getting demoed. It's not a great feeling.
Not a great feeling, but Liam now Silk on a 1v1. Silk looking for a low 50. I like the first one, but want to be there to clear it away. I like the 50s. It's definitely going to be a battle between Liam and Instinct and Silk going for a lot of flicks. Wannabe, I would say, is probably a little bit lesser mechanical on the field than just about everyone else here. So, but bumping and demo on Liam, I think, is going to be the key for Instinct and Silk to really get in his head. Exactly as we see here, Instinct now going to be going up early. Not probably going to get a good second touch on this one. Wannabe using all that boost to clear it away, but we still sit at 1-1.
Yeah, and I definitely would like to see a bit higher clears coming out from Wannabe. We've seen a few of these low touches, and what you really need is just that aerial presence of the ball that'll just stop Silk from...
That's so free. Right there. Wannabe was absolutely stoned in net. He did not want to move at all, and Silk had the freest touch of his life, and Wannabe almost finding the angle there, but you cannot give space to Silk and Instinct like you do with a lot of players in Div B. You have to challenge early. These players will find the back of the net here.
And almost a crazy double tap coming out from Liam, and not trying to cut the ball off early means Instinct's got the mid boost and possession into the corner here, probably looking to put it out mid for his teammate, but Silk not quite ready for such a good pass. And now Liam trying to clear it, but it goes a little too high with no horizontal momentum, and Instinct I think took that corner boost as well. So Liam
with the musty, Liam with the musty. Oh, the setup was absolutely perfect for him, but Wannabe smartly sitting back for that one. Liam definitely wanting the clip to fall, but unfortunately not. Jaden, no. Unfortunately, no.
I don't think he will.
That, trust me, it ain't gonna go well. We're seeing Wannabe with a great flick, getting a... First of all, I don't even know how slow this was going. 16 miles an hour. That's all it takes. As long as the ball goes in the net, that's all that matters. We get an early goal.
Yeah. And all you want is just as much padding as you can get, because both of these Div A teams, if you give them a shot, they more than likely will take it. Silk looking to take one of his own, tries to get the flick, but Wannabe getting a nice 50. Instinct with the fake challenge. He's got it up to the wall, going for the ceiling pinch. He's got no boost to
I love that back pass.
Wannabe. not getting a strong hit though. It's a little awkward trying to grab that mid boost, and Liam is just trying to give Wannabe as much time as he can.
Oh, that's going to be really awkward. Can Instinct find the angle? He can, up and over Wannabe. That was definitely a tough angle, but Liam not finding a touch here, I think, is really what put Wannabe in an awkward situation. But of course, it did hit the crossbar. Definitely had to jump for that one, but still, Instinct finishing it. This is a back and forth fight right now. I'm definitely liking what both teams are bringing early here.
Yeah, I am super stoked to see how just continuing with the play style of each of these teams, how the mental is affected, because it definitely, Rocket League is a pretty emotional game, and so to have something like that happen where just you're floundering on net or getting bullied, I think Liam was probably getting bumped in the midfield, and it just, you hate to see it.
But that's Wannabe. I mean, that really is Wannabe there. He's got plenty of time. He jumps, not facing the ball, does a bunch of air roll stuff, misses completely, and still gets an easy cleanup. That's definitely, that is a frustrating thing if you're Liam, you know, thinking it's like, well, this is an easy save. What's my teammate doing? And those are the small things that you'll start to see in the cams. You know, pay attention to that. That is when you'll know that the mental is chalked of these players. So just something to keep an eye out for. But either way, getting back to the game, Instinct going to pop this one high. Maybe looking for a flip reset. He's got potential, maybe a double tap, but he does actually get bumped. Silk now looking for an angle, but we do see a boost still coming out from Instinct. Now we see Wannabe. He also has an M in the last little bit of his name. Not really sure what that's all about, but Liam, this is a great freestyle setup. Does get a pass over to Wannabe, who does get a little bit of air roll, but Liam did get bumped midair, so Wannabe now 10 boost. Probably just going to have to waste a little bit of time here and hope Liam can get back.
Yeah, so the M is from the MLG. It just got cut off a little bit.
Oh, really?
So it's just Wannabe M. In the little spot there. Liam, he's been a little slow, but finding some pressure and finding it in the midfield. Wannabe just nowhere to be seen. It definitely needs to monkey that with Liam all the way back. Just wasted opportunities, but there's...
Someone has to challenge that. You got, I mean,
yeah.
Okay, you're looking at Pulse Ultra. They are giving him too much space. This is honestly insane. Silk has so much time. Liam is expecting Wannabe to go yesterday. He was expecting him to go, I think, for the other clear, and then for that one, he has to monkey more as first man, and Liam also needs to be aware of that and, like, tell Wannabe, hey, I want you to do this. This is what you really need to do. Also, okay, I'm not going to get this one, but 6K A1 Exis, appreciate the follow. Hopefully you are enjoying the content, and everyone out here, hopefully this content is going to be lots of fun here at NDSU, as we got playoff action, and this is obviously a really intense one, as we are sending our very first team home with the loser of this match, as Liam definitely not wanting to show it's going to be his team. Now we see another follow, as we see Liam get another one, 14 seconds left. It's definitely doable, but Grandma's Boy 26, I also appreciate the follow. Content's been great. You guys honestly have been fantastic tonight. Twitch chat has been popping off. We love to see it. You know, a lot of support for these players on these late night grinds.
Yeah, although I completely forgot. We still have predictions technically up, but I'm going to close that.
I already closed them.
As you already closed them?
Yeah,
okay.
I already closed them.
I just see them alive, and I'm just like, oh my. Liam looking for something here. Definitely goes for the controlling touch. Kind of thought he was going to pop it high. Looks for a flick, but Wannabe pushing in as well. Clears it out, and the ball finds the ground, giving Frosted Flakes the first win.
Frosted Flakes does in fact get the first win, but if I'm Pulse Ultra, honestly, I'm not too sad about that one. It was very close. Definitely had quite a few mistakes out of both teams, but I think the biggest thing from Pulse Ultra is I want to see Wannabe monkey more. As we see another follow, Jen, appreciate it as well. You guys have been awesome tonight. Seriously, the support has been, excuse me, unreal. So appreciate that. And you know, if any more, you know, Twitch subs, primes out there, it's always appreciated. But seriously, you guys have been phenomenal, and we need support because Frosted Flakes now are up by 1 game, and Pulse Ultra is looking to get back. I want to see another game 5, so Pulse Ultra definitely needing your guys' support out there. But everyone else in Twitch chat, I'm curious what game score you guys are looking at specifically for these predictions here.
Yeah, I'm looking for, actually, the one thing I think we saw Wannabe be super effective in threes because he was able to just monkey and be so confident in the fact that Heat and Jaden would be back. And so I think that's where he absolutely, like, if it's just like a training mode to him, he's going to be scoring. But in these high pressure situations where games ride on your tournament life, you're going to see floundering and you're going to see some bad touches.
Yeah,
Like we just saw there.
wannabe with the whiff there, and Liam not really sure what he wanted to do with that touch. That touch needs to go to the corner, and he's probably thinking to himself like, "Oh, why is Silk there? You know, that's really dumb." So it's like, well, you got to make these mistakes. You got to be able to bounce back with the mental, and you are going to see. You saw in the player cams already. You know, the hand and on the head starting to struggle. So if we see Silk and Instinct getting another goal here, this is going down fast. Instinct and Silk really connecting on these passes.
Yeah, and just that one touch into the midfield over Liam. Wannabe still in the midfield just because he had gone for the kickoff, and now we see Liam. He's starting to stress a little bit. It's not quite going the way he wants, and it's just the Div A competitiveness.
Div A competitiveness.
It's tough.
Silk. Oh, he actually missed the boost here. Wannabe, you got to monkey. You got to go crazy. Now he's got to maybe get a center here, but Instinct with a great touch. Probably going to try to follow this one. We'll see how Liam wants to do this. Actually get a missed touch completely. Wannabe, not really sure where he was going on this one, but Liam now probably going to follow up on this one. Maybe a pass potential to Wannabe, or go for a solo play. Maybe a flip reset. Actually, maybe a double tap, but Instinct is there on the backboard. Really good read out of Instinct, just closing down any solo play there from Liam.
Yeah, and that's a really good play, especially when you have someone in that goal line, so you don't have to worry about the direct shot on net. Just being on that backboard as a presence just to stop anything from happening. But now Silk hitting it over both of them. Now all of Pulse Ultra has to rush back. Instinct looking to put it into the midfield, possibly for Silk, but Silk opting for the mid boost, saying, we're fine. We're up by 2. I think we're all right.
Instinct, what you doing there, bud? He gets a really good flick out of that, but actually ends up passing it mid. Liam with a shot, unfortunately, not a turn. Actually, wait, what? Silk
with the own goal. Somehow?
Okay, so Silk jumps up for this, gets bumped by Liam, it goes back and somehow double taps that backwards. Oh, I love to see that. All smiles on the player cams. What a way to cut a lead in half there.
That absolutely is what you need. Now Instinct gonna have to make that save off the kickoff, gonna grab this corner boost or not, looking to keep on the backboard and get the clear down to Silk, but Silk,
oh, that's a great touch.
A little too far. It's wide open into the midfield. Oh, Wannabe almost there, but Silk cutting it off. Now Wannabe's gonna, Liam is gonna take this into the corner, and Instinct's gonna challenge it quickly. Liam now just has to get it over Silk, but not finding the touch he wants. Silk kind of trying to play some mind games here. We know he likes to watch Flakes a lot. And Flakes, if you know, loves to do his fakes and his dribbles. And Silk kind of likes to take that as a part of his own playstyle. But Liam over 1, but Instinct bullying Liam out means goals are staying the same here.
Goals are staying the same. Liam's going to try to probably go for a quick touch around Silk. Can he get back to this? Maybe a fake on Instinct. He does get it. It's wide open. That was absolutely beautiful from Liam. And I promise you, those are the plays that he dreams of. Quick pop over 1 and a beautiful, beautiful fake. He's got Instinct's axles broken. And we got a tie game here.
Yeah, this is huge. And with only half the game left, this is really what you need. And you need to bring it now. And so to see it, they're coming alive.
Yeah, definitely.
They don't want to be done yet.
Definitely love the solo plays out of Liam. He's got a potential chance. Another one here. Does get bumped. Unfortunately, not able to get that one, but now we see Silk popping it very high. Not the best touch here. Maybe Liam going for a solo play. Probably going to flick this one high, which he does, but Instinct just barely gets a touch on this one. Wannabe now called into action here. What does he want to do? Throw this one into the corner. He's only got 20 boosts to work with. Honestly, he needs to just go back, find some boosts, and let Liam take over in that situation, which he does a pretty good job of.
Yeah, Liam now a little uncomfortable with the boost, opts for the mid boost. Now Wannabe here needing to make some sort of touch. It's a weird little touch into the midfield, and it opts, and it gives Frosted Flakes the chance 250. And with that small little flick, it just doesn't clear it against over anyone. Wannabe a little with weird there. But clearing it out a little bit.
Yeah, you can't expect that if you're Liam. But Liam, potential shot here. Silk's probably just going to boom this one downfield. Liam letting Wannabe take control of this one. Wannabe should be going early. He does, throwing it very high. Liam with a good bump dodge. Now Wannabe actually getting it up over Instinct. Instinct's going to try to throw it mid. Liam should have control of this one. We'll see if he wants to go for a cut.
And that's a very good cut indeed. Silk trying to cut it as well, just to make sure that it's not quite into the field. Liam getting the 50 in the midfield, but Wannabe not wanting to overcommit means that the ball just kind of rolls right past the goal line.
Yeah, I can't blame Wannabe on that one. With both players on the goal line in net, you really can't commit all in for that one. But now Silk, he's only got 14 boosts. Liam with a great shot here. Can he find the bottom corner? He does. And Liam giving Pulse Ultra the lead here late in game 2.
Yeah, love to see something come out like this. I mean, a little bit of a pool shot from Wannabe into the midfield. Liam ready to fire, and it's looking on the up and up for Pulse Ultra.
Up and up indeed. Wannabe up early for this one. He's got to at least get a 50 on this one. He gets flat out beat by Instinct, who's got no boost. Now Liam's got 100. Probably going to go for a quick pop over one. Wannabe, now he needs to get back on defense here. Wannabe's not giving respect to Silk and Instinct. I think Wannabe really is just struggling on a little bit of position here. He's got to know where he needs to be. Instinct looking for the double tap, but Wannabe, what a great save on the back line. Liam now full control, but Silk, that's such a great shutdown, not giving Liam the chance to start a dribble there.
Yeah, I really am quite sad that he didn't get any pinch off that Cookser. But now Silk making a great touch into the corner and a follow-up. Silk, or Instinct, going to be almost over Liam, but Liam can't quite clear it into the corner, and it's going to hit the crossbar into the midfield for Instinct's clutches as he ties it up with 30 seconds left.
That one's definitely a heartbreaker. Liam, he had an insane save on that first one. Props to him getting back to that one, but Instinct very smartly staying in a great position and does finish that one off. Now we've got 30 seconds left. Do you see this one going overtime?
With that, no. Not like that.
You're welcome. I know. Okay, I know. That's twice.
It happens,
okay,
K-Tool.
I get it. Okay, my bad. Frosted Flakes.
How do you manage
Instinct.
this?
Okay, you know, he didn't want me to cast this because I was going to cast or curse him, but that's not me. I just said, is it going to go in overtime? I didn't necessarily blame Frosted Flakes specifically. But either way, 20 seconds left.
Instinct at the watch party specifically requested K-Tool to not cast his game because of this reason. And you know what? He was right. Or maybe, I don't know.
I have questions, but Liam not getting a good touch there. Wannabe trying to get back, but Silk, it's close, but still 9 seconds left. Yeah, you guys saying I'll cast the curse? No, I'm not worried. I knew what was going on here.
It's fair.
No, we're not going
This isn't in the script. I don't know where they put it. This is not at all what I had in mind. As well, you asked if there's going to be overtime, and we did get there, but probably not the way you were expecting.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of a wraparound way of getting there, but eventually we did get there. Now Instinct going to be throwing this one. Wannabe should have a pretty easy save on this one. Liam now, it's actually maybe getting bumped. Wannabe called into action, and we got a team bump. Wannabe, he's got no boost, can't get it over Silk. Now Liam with a feels backflip. Flip reset pass over Instinct. This one's going to be potentially on target. Can Wannabe get back? He gets a save. What a save on the goal line out of Wannabe. I thought for sure that was going to be done and dusted here in game 2.
Silk is up, but the bad second touch means that he's not going to be able to put that on net, and Liam has now got a little bit of boost and possession. He's got it on the top of his car, but right going there for the low 50.
No, he needs to flick it early. He's got 30 boosts in the Dominus, and he's got a one-on-one situation. You got to flick it early. You cannot take a low 50 there. Definitely going to be wanting that one back, but Liam trying to will his team to victory in this game 2. He's got a potential air dribble bump. Gets it over one. Is Wannabe there for the open net, but Instinct, great speed from him. Who's going to be first to this ball? Silk, he's just rushing his
getting there first.
His
little car into the midfield.
Instinct, but he missed.
Instinct.
But Silk is back there. He's rushing all the way back. Probably going to turn and go for a quick shot on target just to force Liam to stay back.
Yeah, definitely what you need to do right now is
it's open.
Do not want Liam
it's
on
wide
offense,
open.
But it's wide open for Liam. And he's got a little bit of boost, but he skies it.
Wannabe misses
is
well.
there, but it's also on the backboard.
Liam
trying to find something into the midfield, but just nothing is working. Wannabe also giving it his best effort, but now Frosted Flakes is back on offense.
That was their golden opportunity. You cannot ask for anything better. As Wannabe throwing this one to Liam, clear. Looking for a redirect. This is super risky if Wannabe goes for it, but he smartly waits. Instinct now one-on-one. Wannabe now going to be called into action. He doesn't have a lot of boost here. Popping up for Liam. Liam going for a quick shot, but Silk is there. Just barely gets it off the corner. Liam actually leaving that for Wannabe. I like that move a lot. Popping it up very high. Liam going for the redirect. A little bit of risky, but he gets it up over Silk. Liam, what a fantastic shot. Taking game 2, and Pulse Ultra is back in the series.
That is huge, and somewhat of a clip as well. A nice redirect into the goal, barely over Instinct. Instinct having to react to that and just not having the time available. Wonderful play.
Liam's going to be feeling good about that one, as we got Steve O with a lot of zeros and a 7 on the end of that one. With the follow. Appreciate the support, my dude. Hopefully you are enjoying the content, as that was a super fun, energetic match, and that means we are at least going 4. Obviously, we want to go 5, but I'm excited that Pulse Ultra brought it back, and so far we're actually seeing really good things out of Liam and Wannabe, able to bring it back even after being down early in that game.
Yeah, and that's just that opportunity to have like the overcoming of being down is super huge for the mental, because it means you can continue to say to yourself, this is possible, this is doable. We literally just came back from something that we were going down, and now getting another goal within the first 6 seconds, you're ecstatic right now.
Wannabe, that's such a good 50, and Liam, he missed the other open net. He's not going to miss that one. So he'll be happy with that performance. Again, we are 6 seconds in. So, yeah, you know, we got a long time to go, but it's just good to get an early one out of Pulse Ultra, say, okay, we got this, we're doing well, let's keep it up, keep the mental going, and they're sitting really pretty right now.
Yeah, I would rather have a game start at 4 minutes and 50 seconds with a goal up than at 5 minutes. So, you know, take what you can get, grab the extra goal.
Take what you can, give nothing back. And Silk, oh, he actually almost got that touch, but Wannabe somehow able to find it. Silk's going to be rushing way back. Probably going to be giving up possession to Wannabe here. We'll see if he can get a solo play. Liam is in the mid. Wannabe off the backboard. Does get a decent 50, but Liam smartly actually just taking his time. Going to probably be throwing this one back. Maybe with a hard cut over Silk. He's got a perfect one-on-one opportunity. What does he want to do? Maybe a plat pop. Going for a low for the end of fake again. Instinct getting his axles broken again. Liam is living rent-free in his head, and oh, this feels so good to watch from his perspective.
That is huge. Liam loves to go for his fakes if nobody knows, and getting the low option there. Oh my gosh, it looked so, he had such a good opportunity to go high as well, and so just that mind game of going low, Instinct fell right for it.
Yes, he did fall for it indeed. Now we got Instinct. Not a lot of boost here. One thing we have noticed is that, oh my.
Silk with the own goal? Hey, yo?
Silk, that's number 2 of own goals. Just saying. Where are you going, my dude?
He's playing for the other team right now. I think he wanted to put it into the corner, but just not having the power to get it that far.
I couldn't tell you. That was, you know what?
Pulse Ultra's sitting comfy, though.
It's fine. Pulse Ultra sitting comfy, but we have a long time to go in the series. And 2s, you get a lot of goals. Liam maybe looking for a flip reset. He's got the flip, but it's just too far away from his car. Maybe going to be jumping for this one. Wannabe should have this pretty comfy in net. Gets a pretty decent save to the corner. Liam is back. They're giving Wannabe so much space. Look what's happening here. Liam debating about jumping for this one. He does finally jump for it, but it's going to be off target. Instinct with a really good touch. Liam does get the boost still in the corner. Wannabe now one-on-one with Soap, but Liam should be back for this one just fine.
Yeah, and forcing Instinct to not have any boost, forcing him to go up for the save and then stealing the corner is
what a save!
Super huge. Wannabe being a defensive wall here.
Oh,
going for a fake challenge, almost
he's got another opportunity.
Well.
This is going to be going off the corner here. Is Liam in the mid? Potentially going up for a shot. Wannabe got a demo. It's actually a demo of his own. I think Liam needs to go for that one early. Trust his shooting. But yeah, taking his time. Wannabe did get demoed. I would like to see Liam continue to play it safe like he's doing. They're doing a good job capitalizing on mistakes, which there are quite a bit of mistakes coming out of Frosted Flakes. And if Liam and Wannabe can take this game 3, I have hopes for them that they can push through. Obviously, being up a series, this is huge for their mental. They're really enjoying, I think, how they're playing. And Wannabe specifically is playing exceptionally well for him.
Yeah, Wannabe actually came alive and has been a defense wall that has been really needed here. It's now into the midfield, possibly. We've seen a lot of saves coming out, but we've seen also a lot of overcommits. So Liam being a little too pushed up into the corner, and Instinct just going to put a power shot on that.
What's interesting, that's Wannabe. I'm sorry, Wannabe backflipping into that one. But again, maybe that's comms. Maybe they didn't call each other off, but that one is Liam's to take. Wannabe and Liam obviously both in the same corner, which you never really should have, but unfortunate there. But hey, they're still up by 2. We got 2:20 left on the clock. But for Frosted Flakes, this is the start of a potential comeback. And I still, for them, offensive-wise, I want to see them use each other a little bit more. It's kind of been just throw the ball at the net and hope and pray, which didn't work in Game 2 and so far hasn't really worked here in Game 3.
Yeah, they do definitely like to just try and throw the shots on net, not really trying to look for their one another at all, especially on like clears or possible saves or just attacks in general, like going up the midfield. They don't like to try and pass it to each other. And now Liam going for the bump.
Oh, he got it! I think he got it. Maybe he missed it. Hey,
I think Instinct just missed.
No. I taught him that. That's a K-tool play. Flick it once. Don't know where the ball is. Just jump at the other player. Oh, I love that, Liam. That makes me so proud. And he got and still got a demo at the end. Pulse Ultra looking very, very good in Game 3 here. This has not been a team that we've seen a lot playing this way this season, but I'm finally happy to see them coming alive here in playoffs.
Yeah, definitely looking like one of the better playoff games. Just in general for the league of Pulse Ultra, especially with you have the added confidence of this is the one team you've beat. You don't really have a whole lot of pressure on it riding, as if you're done, you're done. I mean, this is just it can just be a game for fun if you really want it to be. Instinct's looking to put a shot on net and try and grab that corner boost, but not going to find anything, and just the possible mentality of being up a game would be so huge, especially when you're up by 3 goals.
What an avoided bump. Wannabe somehow throwing this one forward. This is such a chalked play right now. Liam still has it on his car, popping it over Instinct, popping it over Silk. There's no way this goes in. Wannabe finds the angle. What is going on with the defense of Frosted Flakes?
I think Liam just kind of happened being super speedy and popping it over all of them.
This is beautiful. I'm so
the range.
Sorry. This is so interesting to watch because you don't know what the heck is gonna happen.
Yeah, and the range that Wannabe had to hit that ball was so large that he could have hit it anywhere and it probably would have went in, which is super huge when trying to give a pass to your teammate because you want to make the margin for error as minimal as possible.
Oh,
Liam looking for another shot on net.
That's
huge
such
power and
a
placement.
good goal. Instinct actually kind of back passing this to Silk, but Silk just a little bit too far away. Liam, the corner of that Dominus, the power he got, that was an extremely well-placed shot. Most likely, obviously, this game is going to be going to Pulse Ultra, but the hardest game to win is the last one. Closing out the series with your life on the line is going to be the most difficult task Pulse Ultra has had to do all season, but they could not be in a better opportunity and a better place to do it. With how they've set themselves up so far playing in this Game 3 as well as they have, I'm starting to just have an inkling to believe.
An inkling?
Just an inkling.
Something weird coming out. One thing I didn't necessarily notice is that Wannabe using boost the entire time while supersonic, it does not give you a lot of extra speed when you do that. So kind of just wasting the boost there. Not what you really want to see, but
the only time I recommend boosting while supersonic is going to get more boost. Like if you're rotating and you're clearly gonna get, oh my god, that almost is on. Like if you're clearly gonna get the mid boost, fine. You know, use all your boost, doesn't matter, because if you get the 100 boost, whether you've got 0 or whether you've got 99, doesn't matter. So then you can boost towards it. But besides that, yeah, typically don't want to be boosting while supersonic. Flipping around the field is definitely gonna be the way to go. Liam stuffing that air dribble as we're going to see Pulse Ultra demolishing Frosted Flakes, and they are now on match point here.
Yeah, that is, although I do have to say the hardest game is the very last one, as you start to kind of like relieve yourself and being like, okay, we're 1 game away. We've won 2. This is easy peasy. We're going to be fine. Then the game happens.
Then what
happens
tricky
during the game?
Liam just dropped 1,000 points. Okay, can we just talk about that? Liam went 5 for 7. Huge. He just dropped 1,000 points, and those were like Liam-esque goals. Those are going for low 50s, going for some fakes, going for some just plat pops and really good shots, really good flicks. This is Liam's dream game. So Frosted Flakes, what they need to do is they need to start challenging Liam early. They need to be going up. They need to make Liam be speedy, and they need to really draw Wannabe out. Wannabe definitely, like I said, maybe not as mechanical as the rest of the players on this field. So getting Wannabe out and actually forcing him to overcommit and overextend is going to put Liam in a tough spot. And then they won't be able to have Liam do those solo plays, go for those flicks and stuff. But right now, Frosted Flakes, they're giving Liam all the boost and space that he wants.
Yeah. That's the main thing right now, is Liam is getting all the time in the world. He's getting all the boost in the world. And although not even all the boost, because he doesn't even need a full tank to do what he wants. In reality, he just needs probably 40 to be comfortable.
Yeah, really true. Liam does pretty well on low boost.
So 4 pads and you're good to go. So they definitely need to be up in that speed of play.
I want to know, chat right now, do we see Pulse Ultra closing this one out, or do we see them going to a Game 5, Liam with a great save out the backboard? Silk actually up for this. He gets a flip, tries to get back to this one, but not able to. Instinct now up for this one. Instinct now popping it. Wannabe giving him a lot of space. We see demos in. Liam is completely demolished off the field, but Wannabe going to be going up for this one. Can he get a fall on this one? Instinct should pop it over him, but gets 50'd instead. Just a little bit of too slow of play for Frosted Flakes for me.
Yeah. They just the speed of which they challenge the ball, like they're getting to the ball relatively quickly, but it's just a matter of what they do with it to
that's a double commit.
Touch.
That's a double commit. This is a free ball. Silk's got to get someone mid to Instinct, who should put this one cleanly in. What she does, yeah, the double commits. The double commit's definitely hurting for Pulse Ultra here.
Yeah, almost putting it directly into Silk as well. That would have been a little chuckle if it would have happened, but Frosted Flakes looking really good in the first 40 seconds, and looking to take game 4, bring it to game 5, and to keep their league life alive, because
they broke a rule.
Liam and Wannabe in a rule 1.
Oh, you broke a rule 1 with your teammate. Yeah, that's
you know what? I think we can.
Yeah, maybe we'll excuse him for that one, just because it's kind of hard to play when you and your teammate are not playing at all. Liam trying to get a puffer 1, but Wannabe now called into action here. We went up very early for this one. Now Silk's up for this one. Not really sure what the point of jumping for that one was, with Wannabe not able to get another touch on this one, as he has used all his boosts. This is going to pinch very far back. And I do like that Instinct and Thing and Silk are playing a little more methodical, not being so careless with their challenges. But now we see Silk barely on the goal line, somehow surviving Wannabe, now potentially putting this one mid. That's a good pass, but Liam actually does dive for that one, but he should be back in time. Wannabe now probably going to be first one to challenge this ball here.
Yeah, and one of the things is playing methodical should not be substituted for playing fast. You should still have the speed of play to do those passes and get to your teammate to score, because with playing methodical, it's not about necessarily... It's more about choosing your right moments than it is just ball.
Yeah. Instinct now at Liam connecting. That's a great pass. They're now up 2-0 in this series, or sorry, in this game. Obviously needing to win this one to push a game 5, as Instinct called up very early, going to be getting a decent touch to the corner. Actually gets a great touch. Now he's
own goal.
You know what? Never mind. That was really dumb. Instinct. What the heck was that?
Great control, great boost usage, almost finding the angle as well, but it ended up just being a great pass.
It was so good. He got such a great touch and kept amazing possession, and then he started going the wrong way. And Silk's probably thinking like, what you doing there, bud? And we see Liam, is this one going in? And it does. Early goal, and you know what? 2-goal lead that we saw from Frosted Flakes, for the last minute and a half, 2 minutes, gone. 10 seconds, gone. Liam and Wannabe all the way back, and we got a tie game. And I have faith that Pulse Ultra are keeping calm, cool, and collected, and they have a fantastic opportunity to put it away in the series.
Yeah, and quite honestly, we saw Silk go for that back corner because Wannabe was trying to chase that demo, and Liam just coming up and literally the force of 1,000 suns hit the ball into the net. Silk, little awkward there, not quite having forward momentum from the jump. Wannabe is now awkward, and the net is wide open. Liam not getting a touch on the possible chance in the beginning.
I don't like Liam jumping there. That was not good for him to jump. He needs to rotate back, probably thinking, I want that boost, but good awareness for Silk, though, just to go early on net. But again, we clearly see no lead is safe, as now we've seen 3 goals in like 20 seconds. So question is, who's going to be scoring the next one? Are we going to see the lead continue for Frosted Flakes, or do we see another tie game for Pulse Ultra?
I think you need to stop saying that on kickoff, because things
that's
usually
true.
happen
That's
around
true.
it. And Instinct is probably not looking for another caster curse. So luckily, nothing really happened this time. But I do think we're gonna see another possible goal come from Liam, as just the flicks and the control that he's had has been insurmountable for this Frosted Flakes defense. And
notice what happened there. The second Instinct went for that ball in the other half, Silk is in net. They're not moving as a unit, so the second Instinct challenged and Liam popped it, that's when Silk had to go and challenge, so Liam couldn't get possession again. Once Liam got possession, they're in a 2-on-1. I have really good faith in Liam to do a fantastic job with Wannabe in a 2v1 situation with as good ground control and as good of flicks as he has.
Now Instinct bullying Liam, but Wannabe just clearing it to the other side of the net. Silk looking for something to go mid, but it's just going to go to the ceiling, and Liam's now got control, and it flicks it over Instinct as well. He gets it also over Sync. Silk, this is a wide open net. He's just got to put it mid. Wannabe is there, but it's over the top of him, and it's into the crossbar.
The hardest part there is that Liam, I think, went for the shot instead of just the pass. He ended up actually hitting the post before it went to Wannabe, and that, I think, I mean, from Wannabe's perspective, I can't blame him for that. He's probably thinking, oh, this ball's just going to go to me. Oh, what a save!
That was so
But he's
close.
thinking this ball's just going to go for me. It's not, you know, going to be an awkward touch off the crossbar. But Liam's still going for this one off the corner. Still a tie game. He's going to have to pop it again. He gets the boost steal, actually, is off his own corner. And Silk with an ugly touch mid. Instinct, he's got no boost. Can Liam get the center? Silk doesn't have this. It's wide open. Wannabe pushes it in. Minute 14 left. Pulse Ultra somehow capitalizing on an extremely unlucky flip from Instinct. And Wannabe, great job to be there and punch it away.
Yeah, and we still see Silk go for the squishy save. I think it actually ended up touching him just a little bit and going back into the net. So I think that's a third possible own goal from Silk. But Pulse Ultra take it all the way.
Hard to tell. Silk maybe struggling a little bit, trying to figure out what goal he wants to score on, but plenty of time left. Right now, what is going on with Instinct and Silk right now? That was extremely confusing. Liam giving Silk lots of room. He's probably going to go for an early shot, which he does. Looking for a demo as well. Instinct now with a quick shot. Does unfortunately find the post. Wannabe one-on-one with Silk. Trying to maybe go for a demo. Liam in support. He's got a chance for a flick. Going for a fake. They've got 45 seconds left. Instinct's going to be missing this one. This is an open net. Can Wannabe hit this one early? Wannabe nowhere to be found. And he's got chance. Can he get a plat pop over Silk? He pops it high. Liam, risky to go for. They've got 30 seconds left. The net is open. Wannabe's just got to put it on target, but Liam and Wannabe bumping each other again. They got to get this figured out when they're in their opponent's corner. You cannot have these double commits, especially this close to winning the series.
Yeah, Liam probably overstaying his welcome just a little bit there, trying to go for the control. But when your teammate is there ready to take a shot on net, you definitely just want to rotate out and like activate that teammate. But now Silk, we've seen this a little bit, but Instinct trying to get the shot on net. Pulse Ultra in the lead with 5 seconds left, and that's probably going to be the end.
That's going to kill it. Pulse Ultra take down Frosted Flakes for the second time. That is going to be the very first team knocked out. Frosted Flakes, unfortunately, are going to be the first ones leaving this tournament, but absolutely huge props to Pulse Ultra.
Yeah, definitely a good game. And honestly, sometimes you just have to take it and go next. And with like I said, with Div A, it's absolutely possible for any team to take it. And we've just seen that there. It could have been anyone's game.
Super, super fun to watch indeed. And I am extremely excited to go get a second time talking to Liam for this post-game interview. It's been, we haven't talked to him too much, you know, being 1-11. But are you ready to talk to them again and see how this is going to go for them?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's go talk to them.
All right. Do the predictions.
Yes, sir. All right. Liam Wannabe, can you guys hear us?
Yes.
Hi.
Hello. First of all, congratulations on beating Frosted Flakes again. Wannabe, I'm going to go to you first, actually. You played phenomenal tonight. Honestly, you played a lot better than I've seen you play in the past couple series. Game 1 was a little iffy, but after that, you stepped up your game so much. Was there anything in particular you tried to do or were looking out for?
Well, a lot of it's just been like Liam saying take it slow when I get the ball in the corners and whatnot, and that's been helping a lot. But honestly, I just got on today, felt good, and that's about it.
Yeah, looking
sometimes
really good.
That's all it takes.
Yeah, sometimes it does. Speaking of looking good, Liam, I don't know if you could ask for more opportunities for 1v1 plays. You're like, oh, look at Silk or Instinct. They're like 30 feet away from me. I've got 50 boost. This is great. Were you surprised by how much space and how many 1v1 opportunities you were given?
Yeah, for sure. I thought that, I knew they were going to be aggressive, but I thought it would be a little more in conjunction. It really felt like Instinct was kind of leading the cavalry. And when it's like a one person leading the cavalry, it's much easier for 1v1s. So
I like it. Appreciate you getting me some Bison Bucks. I did, in fact, bet on you guys again. So I am now 2 for 2 for betting on you guys versus Frosted Flakes. So appreciate you earning some of my Bison Bucks. You guys actually had the vote count, by the way, 5-4 in your favor. Was there anything in particular you guys did specifically for Frosted Flakes, knowing you guys already took them down before?
Well, they just
I didn't have any game plan.
I mean, they panicked a lot, so it's just like, let them make mistakes.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
I like it. Greek, what
They
do you got?
kind of won the game for us.
Yeah, you guys definitely were super hot out there. Had some pretty good goals as well. A few that come to mind. Liam, you were able to hit it over one, over the other, and MLG was there for cleanup. Any pop-offs after that, or was it just kind of serious in the zone? Let's just keep going.
My pop-offs are kind of weird because if I pop off, it's usually from rage, and that's not necessarily a good thing.
Right.
Hey!
So-
I saw a couple times in the cams. You brought your hands up. You calmed yourself down. Honestly, it was
I did,
impressive.
I did,
You guys
yeah.
handled yourself really well. But now, my favorite goal, Liam. Sorry, screw all your 1v1 plays. The own goals. The Silk double tap
Yes.
own goal was
Which one?
definitely
That was
my-
great.
Yeah, there was like 3 own goals. It was an extremely odd series. But I don't know if it was Wannabe or Liam, but one of you guys bumped Silk after the ball hit the backboard, and he flew back into it and ended up
Yep.
own goaling. Was
I think
just
that was
Yeah,
Liam.
I hit the ball
That was-
and Silk. It
yeah.
hit backboard and then Silk and then yeah, it was crazy.
Unfortunate. Also, we just hit 400 followers about 20 minutes ago, which is obviously a huge milestone for the club. So appreciate everyone who's followed. Appreciate you guys for putting on an extremely hyped series tonight. Wannabe, Liam, you guys have done fantastic, and you guys are moving on in the bracket. Did you expect this tonight, or were you kind of thinking just like, who knows who we're going to be facing? We might lose again. But first of all, actually, my question is, how glad were you that it was Frosted Flakes, knowing you already beat them?
Me personally, that was completely predicted, bracket prediction wise. But I was definitely happy that it was them instead of who was it? Second Thought? Yeah.
Yeah. So what on second thought?
Yeah, I'm definitely
What
glad
about
it was them
me?
instead of Second Thought. I think Instinct and Silk were a better matchup for us, just like player wise.
Interesting. So you guys will be playing the losers of Car Swappers and Squishy Muffins, which is that's gonna be a pretty
My
fun match.
condolences.
Yeah, we've seen
Yeah,
how that's
have-
gone before.
Have fun with that. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But you guys got the dub. Is there anything else, Greek, you want to say to these guys before we let them finally go take a break and relax on a well-deserved win?
Not a whole lot. You guys definitely, I mean, you took the dub, and that's all that really matters. No, it doesn't matter which way you do it. It just matters that it happens. And congratulations for that. And best of luck against either Car Swappers or Squishy Muffins. It'll be another tough match.
Thank you. Just ruining the bracket like everyone else's.
Yeah, seriously,
That's-
I don't think any single
Yeah.
person has a good bracket with the amount of upsets that Div A has had, and then Purple Cobra is just destroying everyone's Div B bracket. So, you know what? I appreciate you guys
Everyone's
making
bracket's
bracket
bad.
predictions bad. So, the person
Gotta
who's
make
going to
it
win
fun.
the person who's going to win our whole bracket prediction is going to get like 2 series right out of everything. So, thank you guys for that. But no, seriously, guys, thank you for doing this post game interview. It's been a treat, and best of luck to either you guys facing Car Swappers or Squishy Muffins. But go enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Yeah.
All right, you boys. We are going to now move over as we say goodbye to those guys. Seriously, that was such an insane series. Insane congratulations to them. I don't know how if they have Frosted Flakes number or something, but unreal back-to-back wins versus them.
That was absolutely insane. A lot of people probably in their brackets said it was going to be probably like a quick 3-0, like not even thinking about it. But all these brackets have just been off. Everybody's been coming out. I mean, I think we had spring break mess up a lot of people's rhythms and experience with the game. But now Pulse Ultra staying alive and Frosted Flakes being the first ones out.
Yeah, not who we expected to be the first team out. I think. Well, I was gonna say we do have. So Pulse Ultra Frosted Flakes was the first team, and then we have one more. OK Boomer or the Rhinos actually is going to be our next lowest match. But I'm not exactly sure when that game's going to be played. Maybe, Trey, if you're in chat, you can tell me when. But yeah, unfortunately, we do say goodbye to Frosted Flakes. But seriously, massive shout-outs to Pulse Ultra for... Okay, hold on. I just got to realize. So we had both the 11th seeds on tonight, and they both got wins. They both got huge upsets. So